Super saver. Never seen one of these before. Don't have a call for fan. Hold up here. Somebody's got jumped out. Yeah. So it's going to run 24/7. Have you had anybody here that's for it not working?
Maybe for the air conditioner.
So what they did was they jumped it out. So what you need is a board. So the way it is right now, it's going to run 24/7, regardless of what you have it set on.
It needs a board.
So yeah, so that's. Has my dad been here before? He's the one who usually uses these little connectors, but yeah, that's what it needs. It needs a board because it's not. Your fan's fine. The board's not sending a signal for it to come on. So try something. So let's take this off. Put it back here. Jump it out for heating and see what it does. There's the flame. That's a very different kind of spark ignition system. I've never seen one like that before. Kind of threw me off a little bit. Let's see if it kick it on for heat. Nope. That was my click. On there. Take this off and cool the heat exchanger down.
It wasn't nothing like that when I graduated. I mean, it wasn't as big. All the fields wasn't out there out front.
Yeah, they had just added the that soccer field when I was there in school.
I played on the first soccer team that they had in '84.
Mm-hmm.
And you know where the marquee is out in front of the school on the road?
Yeah.
The sign? That's where we had to practice. Portable goals. Mike Ellis was our coach. Slick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Junior Slick?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's great. Last game of our senior year, we was coming back from Ripley, and me and him and a couple other dudes sat on the back of the school bus and smoked a joint.
There is still a lot of that going on when I went to school there. The principal could care less if you were smoking or not.
Who was that? Wasn't Roger Hart, was it?
No. It was after him.
I liked old Hart.
I can't remember his name now.
When when we was in school, on skip days, on Fridays, everybody went to Slick's house and partied all day. And everybody's parents knew it.
Huh.
The whole town knew it. That went on for years. And my older brothers were in school.
Come on, come off there. Jesus. You know what? I think it was like he was principal for a little bit.
Slick was?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Because it was just a brief. It was after Hart, and I think it was just for a little bit.
Oh, his son might have been teaching there at the time. Ruben.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben was like 3 years younger than me. Where'd y'all live at?
You know where KO Car Wash is?
Mhm.
Just right beside it.
Your dad lives up in one of the subdivisions up in Scott Depot now, don't he?
Yeah. Seen better days.
Man, I'll see how you guys do all that stuff.
It takes a while to get it down.
Your dad told me one time, it ain't that hard. I think you've been doing it 50 years, Mark.
He said that to us all the time. I said, yeah, it's not hard when you're not the one doing it. Because we'll go do an install somewhere. And he's like, well, it's not that hard. You got plenty of room when there's no room. I mean, you can't get anywhere. I'm like, yeah. That's what you always say when you're not the one doing it. Okay. Where's that wire at? Right there.
Did you go to any kind of schooling for this, or just your dad?
Yeah, just him and learning on the job. He taught me more of the service stuff. I tell you, I don't think they teach you anything in school. We've hired kids straight out of school that don't know anything. They can't tell you what a capacitor or contactor is, just the most common things that you see all the time, and they're just completely clueless.
It's like real estate school. I've been through it twice. It's 2 weeks of like 8 to 5 every day. And, I mean, long days.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to take a big state exam. It's about 2 inches thick. And hardly any of it you use in practice.
Some of the school stuff they do, I don't understand the way why they do it like they do.
Money.
Pretty much what everything's about now. Yeah, I asked one of the guys one time, I was like, what do you do in class? He said, well, yesterday we built tables. I said, in HVAC class? He's like, yep. Why?
Teacher near the table. Or some tables.
That's pretty much what it boiled down to.
You don't have any helper anymore?
No. I'd rather not, to be honest. I feel like I get more done without them. I can just do what I got to do. I don't have to show anybody anything or wait for them to look around my truck for an hour for one thing. Alright. That's the one I was worried about. I'm usually up in Charleston a lot too, so when I get done at the end of the day, I can just go home. I don't have to drive all the way back to Taze Valley to turn around and drive all the way back this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do a maintenance on this one. I know the filter needs changed. It's been a while. Yeah. it's definitely time. What is that, a 413? I'll grab a filter. Pop the door off and take a look at everything. We added this April air filter to it because of this. It was getting pretty bad in there. So let me go grab a filter and a couple other little things, and we'll get it all checked out. Whew. Not horrible. It's kind of hot. Must have been running it before I got here. Okay, pull this apart. Man, it's getting brittle. I set up a maintenance bag, so I got trying to get everything together to all my extra tools and make it a little bit easier to do maintenances where I won't have to carry my whole backpack. ohms, I believe. All right. So right here, that is the original igniter. So we go here, 11 to 18 ohms. So we should be good. Yeah, 11 to 18. So it's getting up there, but it's still within range. We'll get that back together. Okay, we get down here and check this capacitor. It's supposed to be 15 microfarads. What a genius designs here. Connector off of that, and Check it out. Alright, so let's see here. We got 15. 15 out of 15. So they are good to go there. Customer saying it's just blowing out cool air. That's not horrible. Flame sensor's not the best. No way of doing it.
Anyway,
Alrighty. You're welcome. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to I think the first thing I'm going to do is probably check that flame sensor and see if it's reading good or not, because of course when I got here it was running, so, and everything looks decent. That flame sensor is a little dirty, so we'll check it and see if maybe sometimes it's just not kicking in like it should. And then while I'm here, they got 2 more furnaces that just want me to service. So let's check the flame sensor and see how it looks. Alright, right now I'm going to jump out R and W. And I don't have my little door switch I use for these types. I'm going to put the door back on. So I can't put the door on and do this because this gets in the way and it's already a pain to get on there. So I gotta get my little door switch. Sure, just brought my other bag in, I guess. Let's see how this flame sensor looks. Once it lights up. There goes the hot surface igniter. Gas valve should click, and we should have flames. Alright. So, yeah. It's just barely reading, so that's probably what's been going on. And then once he turns it off and back on, which is what I did upstairs, it resets it. So I'm going to clean that and check that capacitor on that motor, because that motor did not sound very good at all. We'll take the jumper off, let it go through its cool down cycle. Figure out how we're going to get that out of there. It's back there. And then we'll do the test again and see how it looks. So here's a flame sensor. It is definitely needs cleaned. Boy, they made this fun to get back in there. I think I got it. I get the screw in it. It'll be good. Alright. Go ahead and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get that back on there. I just gotta check the capacitor. I was gonna flip I got the door switch off, but I was gonna flip the power. But there's no switch. And it looks like could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's an extension cord. So check the capacitor and see how it looks. So I'm checking the capacitor. Should be a 15, and we got 15. So the capacitor is fine. I just got to get the connector back on somehow, and then we'll fire it back up and see how it looks.
Once you push it in, it pushes air into it.
Yeah.
And you kind of open it, and then the air just smacks up against it, and then you just bleed it out a little bit, and it removes that air.
Whatever works. Yeah, when you're pulling the vacuum, you definitely need to do that a couple times to get the air, a little bit of air it traps. All right. 2.5, 2.9, we're good. I love a dirty flame sensor call. Hasn't been too bad today. Oh shit.
I've been living in hell.
What happened? Oh, my door switch popped off. Whoops.
Oh, no. The fan just went out the side of the house.
Huh?
The fan went up the outside of the house.
Oh, okay. That works.
I'll do that thing, because when I was like looking at it, I'm like, I might as well just run it all the way, because if I go past that roof, I'm basically, I just use less pipe to just go straight out.
Yeah. So are you pretty much done there? Have you done that wall hung heater yet? Have you done the gas line for it?
Now I got bins wrapped in the supply and a little bit of the plenum. I'm pulling a vacuum right now, and then I'm going to go inside, throw the thermostat on, and then I'm going to do the wall hung heater.
Alright, sounds good.
He told me to keep the keys, lock the bed.
I might not be getting this one out. The screw is completely rusted in there. Man. We got it. Yeah, we're gonna go with this guy for the hot surface igniter. We'll pop it off here. We're gonna very carefully pull this guy out of here. Feather screw. Pull this. So it looks to me like the bracket I'll be needing is going to be this one. Yep, be this bracket here. So I'm going to set this to the side. And I'll grab screw. Nope, just one. And it's a Phillips. Alright, so now we need our hot surface igniter. Gonna go. I'm missing a piece here. No, that should be right. Well, that's not gonna hold it. What piece am I missing? Let's see what the directions say here. So for that style, the other piece I need. Okay. So I was missing the screw. I didn't see that it fell down back here. So I should be able to take this, put it right there, and then take, I think it was this one. No, maybe it was this one. I believe it was this one. I should be able to just put my screw through there. I always get so nervous doing this because I really screw some things up. Something's just not adding up here. Been a while since I changed the hot surface igniter. So I need this piece and this corner piece here just supposed to just break off. If I had my other bag with me, this would be a little easier. There we go. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So I'll take this. Get this started. Slide it down. I can't do that with this style. I can't. Yes, I can. Why not? there's a reason why I've had these 2 igniters for a while now. Here, last time I put one in, it was a pain in the butt, so I stopped doing it, using them. Okay. Put that in there, get it lined up. Take this piece. And get it on there. I bent this bracket in a little bit. That looks better. Jeez, man. This should not be this difficult. I keep getting this bracket twisted. You got me to stay just like this. Just like this. That will be good. Well, and that's why you don't use your impact. Alright, we're going to go with the brand that I like. I was trying to get rid of those stupid things because I've had them forever. I just wanted it gone. So we're going to put one in there that I like. I'll get rid of those on another day, I guess. Should right down in that hole, it does. Lines up. So we're going to use this. These ones and the larger version of it are awesome igniters. They seem to last longer, they're just all around better. So, see if I can get this screw started right here without touching the igniter. I think they make this screw a little bit easier to get in there. go. Alright, you need to stay in place. I get you screwed down. Alright. We got it on there. Now, you gotta get it back in without me breaking it. We can manage that one. So if you're going to get an igniter, get the glow fly. I mean, they have the, I think it's called the hot rod. It's just like the glow fly, just longer. And it's a better igniter too. It'll last longer. So, just so you know, everybody's got their ones that they like better, but in my opinion, you can't go wrong with the glow fly. So now we just gotta get the wires hooked up here. I wonder if I can still use these plugs though from this side. This is the plug right here, and it had some pins that came with it. Let's find out. At least we got something out of that one that igniter. Fit down in there. Close these and close this. Okay, seems to be in there pretty tight. All right. Okay. Did you get all that? So we got that in there. I can't tell if it's picking it up, but it's in there. So now we'll turn it back on real quick. Put the door switch on. Maybe I got to pull in. Oh, I'll flip the switch. Okay. Might want to turn the power back on. Or not. Let's do this. See if we can see how it looks. And there goes the fire up. Alright, we're glowing. wipers off, let the fan run for a second, and getting out of here. I just cleaned this one last year. They're probably going to have to get a new one soon. What has happened is somebody has, when they cleaned it, there's a coating on these, and if you clean it with something very abrasive, it takes it off, and it also makes little grooves in it. So this stuff will build up on it like that. I'll see if I can get it cleaned. If not, all the ones I have are just straight ones. I'll have to see if I can find them one that's like this, but that's pretty bad. Let's see if we can get it cleaned up. So that's the best I can get it. I'm going to I'll pick up one, bring it back here one day and replace it. I don't have one of those new ones that they make where you can bend it and do all that fancy stuff with them. I just have good ones that I've kept off old units that were nice. But all of those are straight. They're not a 90 like this. So something's leaking. I don't know if this is just full. Doesn't look like it. Or this is an older unit. Or if the inducer or something is gave out. We'll have to check that. Put this back on. I'll check it in a second. Have to fire it up and see if I can figure out where it's leaking at. Man, that sucks. I didn't want to have anything like that to tell them. See if it's something that I can fix first. It's definitely the inducer. I can see it coming from that seam right there. Just rolling out of it. Well, I've checked everything else out, but that thing's still dripping, so I got everything I need to get off of it to be able to get them a new one. We probably have one at the shop, to be honest, so I'll let the homeowner know. But as of right now, everything else is looking good.